Learning new and interesting facts about humans is quite exciting. Human behavior and every action tells us something about new people. The way we react to different situations, our attitude, personality, the way we think, and other factors never fail to amaze us. Everyone is unique in some way. One of the most complex organs of humans is the brain. And surprisingly, we only use 10% of our brain. People often wonder what would happen if humans started to use full brain capacity. However, it isn't only about our brain. There are many actions and behaviors that are incredibly amazing. For instance, not a lot of people know that humans have the ability to remember the odor of up to 50,000 products. What's more interesting is the fact that our eyes reflect our emotions. Below, we have listed the 9 exciting psychology facts about humans that will amaze you. Number 1, intelligent women like to remain single better than being with the wrong person. We can't decide who we fall in love with. However, that's not the case with everyone. While a majority of people fall in love with strangers or their close friends, others wait until they find the right person. Here we're talking about women with higher IQs. According to psychology, women that have a high IQ look for a person who is equally intelligent or better than them. They would rather remain single than being with someone who isn't well educated. They don't commit until they are certain the person is right for them. Number 2, we have the habit of blaming the person's attitude or reaction on their personality. Did someone ever make you feel so irritated with their behavior that you ended up having the same attitude with your friend or a stranger? Surprisingly, humans have the ability of blaming such kinds of attitudes on the personality of the person. This doesn't happen when we develop the same attitude. In simple words, humans blame their bad attributes to others and someone else's bad behavior on their personality. Number 3, we don't know how we will react to a situation in the future. We all think about how we will react to a future event if it were to happen, only to discover that we reacted in a completely different way than what we had predicted. This tells us that humans do not have the ability to predict their reaction to a future event until it takes place. Besides, humans also think that one event can change the way we feel. However, it doesn't work that way. Number 4, we can only concentrate fully for 10 minutes. Studies show that a person can concentrate on the given task for no longer than 10 minutes. It is the maximum you can concentrate on work, studies, and other tasks at hand. Basically, our mind starts to wander after a high level of concentration. It doesn't take long for you to regain your focus. Surprisingly, human brains daydream or wander a lot. In fact, we spend 30% of the day daydreaming and thinking about exciting events. Number 5, we can't multitask. Have you ever heard someone say that they are a multitasker? There is a chance you must have seen someone performing a couple tasks at once. Many people claim that they listen to music while working or studying. However, that isn't possible. Psychology says that humans can focus on only one task at a time. Even if you are listening to music and working simultaneously, chances are you are either focusing on the work and ignoring music and vice versa. That's because we don't have the ability to focus on 2 different things at a time. You could try it once to get a better understanding of this psychology. The next time you are studying or working, play your favorite music and see how effectively you're able to do the work and listen to music. Chances are you will end up either ruining your work or avoiding music. Number 6, your subconscious makes most of your decisions. We believe that we make our decisions after calculating the results, evaluating the options, and considering all the possibilities. The reality is that we make most of our decisions subconsciously. That's because our conscious mind processes a significant amount of information every second. Your brain doesn't have sufficient power to make decisions and process all the information consciously. If that were to happen, your brain would be frozen. Number 7. We like shorter texts but can read longer sentences easily. Humans want to read shorter text. However, they have this unique ability to read the text faster and better if it covers the entire page or the sentences are longer. We don't notice this because we like to see shorter text. In other words, the shorter text or small columns appear visually appealing than the same information covering the whole page. Number 8. Our brain keeps functioning even when we are asleep. We often say that sleep is necessary for our brain. It refreshes our mind and helps us focus better on tasks. While that is true, know that our brain never stops functioning. Even when you fall asleep, your brain keeps working. During this time, all the toxins and waste from your brain is removed. That is why we need adequate sleep to clear our minds. That means our brain never stops. It works 24/7. Number 9, group thinking isn't very effective. When it comes to making a decision, people like to discuss it with their family and friends. However, decisions are more effective when you make them individually. The reason is simple. When there is a group involved, then people are highly likely to make decisions based on emotions instead of logic. That means the decisions made in a group are not practical. Another similar psychology fact is that the person with the dominant personality has the ability to influence the decision. They take advantage of people's emotions to change their decision.